Hi Leo, how's everybody doing? Before we get into this, I'd like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Alright, I just saw Pisces peeking through here. Maybe we have something going on with the Pisces. Maybe something about Pisces in our chart. Let's see what's going on. You're popping up in the Gemini reading, so feel free to check that out if you want. I'm seeing a get-together here. Maybe a celebration because something we've been waiting for is coming through. I'm seeing, I'm hearing a grand balance. Leo, I'm hearing so many different zodiacs. I'm hearing Pisces, I'm hearing Gemini. I'm looking at 3 people here. I'm seeing somebody that has like brown pants on. I'm also hearing khaki pants. I'm hearing Kawasaki. That is Octavia. Thank you for the grand entrance. Okay, I'm looking at something going on with triangles here. I'm seeing somebody with dangly earrings. I'm seeing there being some sort of celebration. I'm looking at people drinking here. It's like some sort of get-together. This can be a nod to New Year's Eve as well. Interesting. Okay. There could be a celebration because there's something coming together with a job that we're doing. If this is something interpersonal, I'm seeing there being some sort of uniting here. We could have been hoping to be compensated for some type of work that we were doing. I'm seeing us stepping into a role that we feel, I'm hearing, very appreciative of, okay? I'm seeing something being harmonized here. Maybe with us and another individual, maybe a close friend. I'm looking at 2 feminines here. I'm also looking at a masculine energy as well. I'm getting for some this can be like a husband figure, something like that, a father figure. I'm more so getting something interpersonal, close dynamic, okay? I'm seeing something that harmony, something that took a while to establish, okay? To get to this place. I'm also hearing pacing it out, so it may have again taken like work to get to this point, maybe pacing that was needed. I'm getting something about our sleep routine here, okay? We could have been staying up really late with somebody. We could be feeling worried about something that we did, something that was done to us, okay? Maybe an energy that we were around, but I'm seeing that there's something balancing out, okay? For some of us, I'm seeing that there's an ending. Okay, I'm getting that this is the ending of a relationship for some of us, okay? This can be a marriage for some, not for everybody, just for some. I'm looking at an earth sign here. I'm seeing something that we manifested the ending to because we wanted a closer harmony. I'm seeing that there's going to be a message communicated. I'm looking at Mercury and I'm looking at a message coming through. I'm looking at Capricorn now. I'm seeing somebody that we feel in our heads about. We may be feeling like we're being blocked in our physical environment by something. There could be a Capricorn that we're losing sleep over. This could have been somebody that we partied with in the past. I'm getting interesting. Okay, I'm seeing somebody in a red dress. I'm seeing somebody in a blue dress. I'm looking at double Saturn here. There could be a major lesson that we're learning with somebody. I'm seeing that we realize that we may have been, I'm hearing triangulated. There could have been something going on where we felt like we were put in a position that we didn't like. Maybe something manifested in a relationship that we didn't like. I'm looking at a masculine energy. This can be a job, this can be a boss, this can be a husband figure, this can be somebody we were in a relationship with. I'm seeing, I'm hearing lesson learned. I'm seeing an ending that we're having with this individual here, okay? This can be an earth sign again. I'm looking at us learning a lesson, getting to the completion of this in order to find the harmony that we actually want to manifest into our lives. Maybe getting closer with friends in a way that we felt like we couldn't spend time with them before. Maybe something along the lines of that. I'm looking at some sort of regeneration that we're going through, okay? I'm looking at a white horse here. Okay, I'm seeing that there was a lesson that we learned with somebody. Maybe this can be our shadow. This doesn't have to be somebody outside of ourselves, although it very well might be. I'm seeing that we had been in our heads, maybe feeling trapped in a way. I'm getting Capricorn and I'm getting Saturn sandwiching the Eight of Swords. It's like feeling extremely restricted, okay? Like feeling really in your head about something. Maybe somebody's energy came to light. Maybe this is something we're understanding about ourselves. But I'm seeing that there was a lesson for us to break loose, break free from some sort of dynamic that we felt very much tied to. I'm getting something about like double-sided tape here. Maybe we felt stuck together with somebody and we had a really hard time cutting that cord. I'm getting something along the lines of that, okay? I'm seeing us needing to go through a transformation. Again, I feel like when we deal with somebody in a shadow space, this usually speaks about our shadow space as well, something that we need to recognize. Like when we're in a codependent relationship, how this can spark things that we need to work on as well, okay? I'm looking at the Lovers popping out. Okay, so in this spread, I'm hearing Cancer very strongly. I'm looking at Saturn, I'm looking at Scorpio, and I'm looking at Capricorn here. There may be messages that we're getting from somebody that we're being guided to take a break from. I'm getting something about a marriage. I'm looking at the Lovers here. This is Gemini's card. I'm looking at something hidden. Somebody may have a dog, may have two dogs. I'm looking at doubles of everything here. It's like I'm looking at the Lovers with these two people here and something up above. I'm looking at the Moon, two dogs here and something above. I'm looking at two towers. I'm looking at three major arcanas here. I'm looking at Gemini, I'm looking at Pisces, and I'm looking at Jupiter here. There could be something coming to fruition that's hidden from you right now. Something regarding your expansion. I'm looking at four major arcanas now. I'm looking at Virgo at the end of this. I'm hearing the tail end. I'm looking at something going on with angels and animals. I'm seeing somebody that we feel confused about. This can be a counterpart energy. I'm looking at a new beginning that's coming to light. I'm looking at us looking within to get very much in touch with our intuition, with our emotions. I'm hearing with that side of the story. I'm seeing something that we feel disappointed by. I'm looking at the Lovers here. Something that left us feeling, I'm hearing disillusioned. It was like, out of all the ways that this could turn out, that's how it turned out. I'm getting something like that, okay? But I'm seeing that, like, after we get through this, what's hidden is a new beginning for us and actually exactly what we've been aiming for this whole time. It's like this sense of stability that we weren't getting in whatever that was before, but something that we're going to find now. I'm seeing something that's almost like something subconscious that's hidden from us right now. I'm hearing for the time being. but something that's going to be coming to light. I'm looking at a new beginning. If you were hoping for money, I'm seeing something with that. I'm looking at Jupiter expanding. I'm seeing our intuition coming to light as well. Something we can feel happy about. Maybe something that we're picking up on too. I'm looking at us looking within, getting in touch with our intuition. This can be our creativity, especially when it comes to our intuition. I'm seeing, I'm hearing emotional strength. I'm also seeing something that we feel very grateful for, that we're getting in touch with, something that we wished for to come to fruition. Our intuition is telling us about this. There's a new beginning for us, something that we're going to feel very good about this place that we've stepped into, okay? Feeling very much in touch again with our emotions, with our intuition. I'm hearing on the money. Maybe we feel spot on with the way that our intuition is working for us. It was like there was something that needed to be revealed to us, and it's like when we uncover the subconscious, I'm seeing like an expansion of our consciousness to the point where it's like touching. It looks like clouds, like heaven up here. It's like uncovering something really great. It's like lifting the veil off of something that we find when we look within. I'm looking at Pisces. I'm looking at Jupiter. I'm looking at Virgo. I'm looking at you here, Leo. I'm seeing a past relationship that we're moving away from. There could be also memories that we're moving away from too. Maybe things that felt unsettling to us. I'm hearing nuances. There could be some sort of review that we're doing right now about past relationships. I'm hearing something, I'm hearing salmon colored house. It's like a pink house that I'm seeing here. I'm seeing us channeling our happiness. It's like, I'm seeing this, traveling through time energy. It's like being in a place where you felt like you were just beginning with something or very young. This is very much a sense of nostalgia, and I'm seeing us like traveling away from that, like going to the other side of the shore. And when we get to that other side of the shore here, I'm seeing a garden that we decide that we want to plant, and within the garden I'm seeing us finding this sense of happiness that we'd been looking for. And I'm getting it almost like we may have been young with a person. There could have been some sort of relationship that we were in when we were younger that we needed to move away from. I'm seeing us moving away from that, okay? You see how this guy here, he's in his like orange outfit and he's taking the things that he cares about with him over to this other land. And I'm seeing him like planting the seeds here, and it's almost like that. You see his orange outfit? I'm seeing him here too. It's almost like those seeds that you plant, it's going to build up to something that you had been hoping for, because I'm seeing it here. And now it's like those children in the beginning, I'm almost seeing this like a whole generation going through, and the kids are right down there. I'm hearing epiphany. I'm seeing somebody a couple looking at the sunset here. I'm seeing some hard times that we've gone through. Maybe in the past, feeling like you were ostracized in a way. Maybe there had been some fighting with somebody that you thought that you had a close dynamic with, okay? But I'm almost seeing this, like I'm hearing in sickness and in health. There could be somebody that you've had to go through a lot with. I'm seeing that there could have been some, I'm hearing tumultuous. There could have been some fighting. I'm also hearing mulch, like maybe something, maybe like dirty. Maybe you felt like somebody was playing dirty with you. I'm seeing somebody that we needed to call out because of their behavior, okay? I'm looking at a new beginning, one where we're ready to set boundaries. I'm seeing this almost being like there may have been somebody that you felt like you weren't doing well with. There could have been fighting with somebody, boundaries that needed to be set, somebody's behavior that needed to be called out. Remember, energies can always be reversed. I'm looking at an Aquarius here. I'm seeing us taking a leap of faith. I'm hearing with our intuition and voice intact. It's like being in a place where you're ready to call things out, where you're also open to listening. I'm seeing that there's something that we have really learned to do here, something that we needed to learn how to do, something that took a lot of structure, a lot of integrity that we brought into a place, okay? With our actions, the way that we wanted to be perceived, how we wanted to lay things down, I'm getting. Okay. I'm seeing us needing to have the discipline to call something out here. There could be somebody that we're working with, okay? I'm looking at an Aquarius. I'm also looking at Aries. I'm hearing Venus. I'm seeing us taking a leap of faith. We may feel like a bit stressed out by something, but I'm getting that we're being guided to really take hold, take charge, to communicate what we need to also be very straightforward. I'm hearing honest. There's something that you want to be leading out, and I'm getting that there may be also things intuitively that you're picking up on that you want to be calling out here. I'm seeing us being in a place where we've really worked on our throat chakra. There could be stuff that we're working on with our Mercury. Okay, I'm looking at Uranus energy, and now I'm looking at Aries. I'm seeing something that we're really having the discipline to get through. I'm seeing some stress. You could feel like others are watching you, like you may be in the spotlight a bit with something that you're carrying out. Something that there are a lot of different facets to it, a lot of different aspects. I'm seeing somebody being very careful with where they step with something. And I'm seeing a collaboration here. I'm looking at something we want to lead out with our creativity, something we want to take charge with. And I'm seeing the High Priestess here. For some of you, there could be somebody as well that you need to set boundaries with because you know that they're like gossiping about you or watching you, something like that. Somebody could be watching tarot readings of you, on you. I'm hearing featuring. I'm looking at there being some sort of breakthrough here. Okay. In this spread, I'm looking at Uranus, I'm looking at Aries, and I'm looking at the moon. I'm seeing something that creatively and intuitively we want to lead out and also really be exercising our throat chakra with this. I'm looking at some sort of message delivery here. There could be also some balancing that needs to be done before we deliver a message. Remember, energies can always be reversed. I'm seeing somebody coming through to give you clarity with something, okay? Somebody has something to tell you, maybe to deliver to you. I'm looking at love here. Maybe the way that somebody's feeling. I'm seeing somebody really working on their confidence and really exuding a type of energy that they want to be giving off. I'm looking at Sagittarius here. This can be somebody you know about already, Leo. I'm looking at an offer that's coming through. Somebody's coming through to give you an offer. I'm looking at Sag and Cancer as well. I'm seeing somebody coming through. I'm hearing speak up. Somebody coming through to deliver a message to you. when this comes through, their communication is going to be very clear and direct. I'm seeing that it took them a while to formulate what exactly they wanted to say in order to mobilize it properly. I'm looking at Cancer here. I'm seeing that there's going to be success with this, whatever is being delivered. I'm looking at, I'm hearing a form of love. Somebody's definitely planning this. I'm hearing to tell you how they feel. I'm looking at communication here. Something becoming mobile, something that they want to... I'm hearing sell, I'm hearing expel. Maybe something that they want to speak out, something that they want to say. I'm seeing a lot of work that's been being put into this. I'm hearing the planning. I'm looking at somebody that's definitely feeling guided to be speaking to you, okay? This can be somebody that has really worked to get on the same, like, moral grounding as you. I'm hearing high ground. I'm also hearing high brow. Something that they wanted to deliver correctly to you, and also to feel like you're coming from the same place. I'm seeing this as an energy that that you're going to feel attracted to. I'm looking at a feminine energy here, but this can just be somebody that exudes a type of energy. This can be somebody confident in their sexuality, stuff going on with their self-esteem as well. This can be internal work that they've been doing to give off a certain energy. Yeah, I'm seeing that their sense of confidence is going to help them with delivering this message, and also with you being receptive to it. Interesting. Okay. It's like the way that they approach you is attractive, okay? The way that they're coming through. I'm looking at Aquarius. I'm looking at Sag, Cancer, Taurus, Aquarius. You may be healing from an offer that was communicated before. Something... There could also be an Aquarius offering something to you. I'm looking at communication. I'm also looking at Pisces here. Interesting. I'm seeing this like a relationship between Aquarius and Pisces almost. But then again, this is a Leo reading. This can be those areas of your chart, or that area of your chart and another person's chart. I'm looking at Aquarius on this side. I'm looking at Pisces on this side over here. I'm seeing somebody wanting to be like very genuine and authentic with an offer that they're making to you. Something that they want to be... I'm hearing filled with the sun, the moon, and the stars when they deliver this to you. I'm looking at communication coming through. I'm hearing Leo, Pisces, Leo, Pisces. I'm seeing progress that we've made with healing, and I'm seeing a victory here. And this is one of Leo's cards here. I'm pretty sure that's Leo and Jupiter. Jupiter and Leo. I'm looking at progress that we've made to come to a distance as far as our healing journey. And I'm seeing that there's victory with an offer that we're making. Again, I'm looking at Aquarius here. You could feel like you've had extra guidance with making whatever offer this is, okay? I'm also hearing settling. I'm seeing us communicating with somebody that we feel potentially is like a soulmate, a counterpart here. I'm looking at the Empress, which speaks on Venus energy here. This can be somebody that we, I'm hearing the word adore. I'm looking at the, I'm hearing the Ace of Wands. It's the Ace of Swords here. I'm seeing us working very hard to be I'm hearing in alignment with our spiritual journey here, where we feel like we're being guided to go, where we feel like what we feel like we're being guided to do. I'm seeing us like really journeying here. We may have felt like we needed to do something spiritually before we could cover the ground that we need to in order to make this offer that we do. I'm seeing us having success with this offer that we want to make, okay? I'm seeing it going very well. I'm looking at communication coming through. There may be something that you need to say, something that this person needs to say. If it's not you that's delivering the message, I'm getting something with the throat chakra here. I'm looking at a message that comes through because of the way that you're perceived, Leo, or the way that you perceive that person, okay? I'm seeing clarity. Clarity that we're finding. Maybe in the time that we've spent by ourselves. Maybe in the time that it took to see something. I'm hearing the right way around. And you know, as Pisces like spins upside down, Pisces becomes enlightened here. So maybe a reference to that. I'm looking at Pisces, Venus. I'm looking at Aquarius. I'm looking at Taurus, Cancer, and I'm looking at Sagittarius. All right, Leo, we are going to end it there. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.